Greetings and salutations. On to part 2 with the third session of the Master Smols. And Okasan, put down those beans.
But I want the beans.
First up, that is J.K. Lantern with Okasan. Next up,
Beans.
Nathan with Devlin.
Beans.
Beans, the magical foods. Sure to ruin someone's day. Next up, StarprincessHLC.
Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more you...
Delightful. And finally, over the brains of this outfit, Sir with Jiff Ross.
Oh God, that's a damning statement.
It's accurate.
Guess what? You're actually the boss of this crew.
Okay, Okasan, I know you like beans.
Yes.
But these beans, if planted, might grow pudding.
You don't see my expression right now, but I just imitated what Oka-san. Imagine the biggest anime eyes you have ever seen on a bird.
It's been the case.
They might grow pudding or might grow tree trying to kill you.
But they might grow pudding.
They might.
It's been a week of this nonsense. That and Yuki probably taking it back and hiding it every now and again.
Yuki's busy playing with her dragon friend and the boxes of place she made for them.
Devin, you thought you spied in the cargo hold? The box.
I will go and collect it.
You go and collect the box. It's the right side. It's the right size. It's the right shape. It's the right colour. It's even got dreams missing in Elvis on the side.
I don't know how to react to this.
It then disappears a puff of smoke.
Edelyn will shed a single tear and then walk back to the party like
It
nothing
wasn't
happened.
me. I've been busy arguing with Oka-san.
Just a single tear rolls down his face.
You think you spied the ship's wizard out of the corner of your eye. Is in the course of these 2 weeks, you've at least asked every person about the box about twice every day.
Well, I mean, they might have seen it since. Like, you never know. You never know.
And this wizard has been giving you the stink eye ever since.
He all he has to do when I go and speak to him is just say no, I've not seen it, and then we both go about with the rest of our day until I go and ask him again. But that's like, I need to ask him. He might have seen it.
So, the final week of travelling passes. I think by that stage, everyone's glad to be out off the ship. Even the crew. You come to the highly developed island. You don't even know what the name of this place is. But it's... The buildings are well done. The covered roads are well maintained. There's gas lights everywhere. The trams run on schedule. They're nice and clean. Nice and clean. And you see the bobbies in their black uniforms about the place. Everyone going about... Everyone's finely dressed. Even the casual stuff's about finely dressed. Every now and again, you do see a kid, a young person being a shoe shine or something like that about. Sometimes you're accosted by a shoe shine, but that won't give you a choice.
Joke's on you, I don't wear shoes.
Bold of you to assume that Oka-san wears shoes. They don't make shoes for my birdie feet.
you then discover at least one of these urchins have moved into Malachurist, because there's a fair few bird folk around as well. You can't take a step without suddenly being pushed into a chair and suddenly your nails have been done.
My God, they're bright purple.
It brings out your eyes.
Purple's on the season, Governor. Just a copper piece. Just a copper piece. Just a copper piece or some pig.
I give you the blessings of Lord Putty, the one true pudding, copper piece.
Yay! He then legs it. And then comes back 5 minutes later, realising that this is his workstation, and that's it. Don't go business where you Governor.
You have abandoned your workstation. It is now property of Lord Putty, the one true pudding.
No!
Did you forget to mark it?
Look! I had to beat up a bigger kid to get this station. It's mine.
Would you like to arm wrestle for it?
Yes!
Oh, what a bastard.
Okay, we've got Oka-san and rest of this urchin putting the ownership of a freaking Malachurist shoe signing station.
How do you want to handle this?
Strength roll.
Okay.
Like, you're just gonna kill this child. Like, it's...
21.
For a moment, the kid looks like he's winning. He's grinning in delight, and down his hand goes. He looks so disheartened.
Kid, do not be disheartened, for the way of pudding is one of self-improvement. You keep training to get stronger, to get better. You will become the mightiest, and you will achieve one true pudding.
The kid just mopes away.
I clap the kid on the shoulder and just trying to think really quickly here. Go. The dove works for Brenda Astor, and then walk back to the group.
The kid runs off.
Oka-san, helping to achieve tasks entirely.
I'm taking advantage of this, whether I can, if I can, at any possible moment.
I just imagine that, like, from now on, Shifroth is just going to shove the party in the general direction of the goal and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Shifroth.
Shifroths can plan this stuff that well.
Managing the group via herding cats. Somehow you managed to get to the hole that was provided on the map that was written on the back of the letter. With your luggage in tow. For some reason, the luggage is walking behind you on lots of little legs. You don't know.
Ride the luggage.
You don't know why. No one knows what's going on with it. Just veering away with it when it gets close. You get a look at to the Great Hall, which is so well done, so decorated in gold leaf. Like it just makes you sick of how narcissistic it is for the maker of it. And before the great doorway, a couple of guards stand, one tall, slightly tall and skinny, the other sorty, round. Tickets, please. Got a tall one.
Uh-oh, who was in charge of the tickets?
I
it
am. I've
better
got
not have
tickets
been
right
me.
here. I hand out the tickets because I damn sure wasn't going to give them to you beforehand.
The husband takes him. Okay, hands up when I call your name. Yuki, Skyfer, Cloudfer, even.
Hello.
No, you're different.
I'm
Tedlin.
Foxy.
Yes, you are. Tedlin Belvin.
Bevlin.
Bevlin. Hang on. Bevlin of Have You Seen This Box, Bevlin?
Are you also looking for a box?
He pulls out a flyer from behind his breastplate. And it's one of your Have You Seen This Box posters.
Have you?
No, but our boss has been getting requests from you on a daily basis.
Well, he never gets back to me, so.
Who is your boss?
Wait, who's the boss? I can't remember Biggs. I keep going through them. They don't last. We call him Sergeant 32 for the moment. We're going to be on 33. Really keeps eating the bug.
Tedlin here. I kind of pull the guard aside a little bit and go, Tedlin has been asked by his boss, a calling gadget, to look for this small little box, and he told him to pester everybody about it at every single moment. Do not blame Tedlin, blame Corinne.
Calling, you say? He says, put out a notepad and writing it down. Thank you for notice. We'll be sure to know where to list any complaints. You look like you could
I do this so Tedlin can't hear it.
You, sir, look like a Chifros sleep well?
That is me.
That means the bird is either Okasan or El Pudding Diablo?
Did somebody call for Okasan?
Yeah, Okasan. So your fifth member must not be arriving yet. Just make sure they're carrying their tickets so they don't get in trouble, please.
I was not aware we had a fifth member.
It's a funny thing. He shows up when you leave every
You never
time.
expect it. Just
You never see him. I'm surprised you had not crossed him on your way to bathroom.
it's very impressive you've not encountered him at all.
Very strange.
I feel like people are laughing about something I don't know.
He passes your tickets back. Okay, just the luggage will direct you towards the changing rooms. Well, I mean, it's fine for outside, but the nobles, you know what they're like. They like to maintain standards. So, yes, please dress up, cause no havoc, cause no trouble, cause no minor mischief, because it's more than me what I deal with at the moment. So, citizens, please enjoy your stay.
We never cause mischief. We are a very serious group of adventurers, we are.
Wedge just glares at you and just...
Hang on, I have to make a constitution roll. Okay, I do not break out laughing.
Okasan genuinely believes this is the thing.
I know.
Wedge looks from you to Chief Ross, back to you. Ah, okay. In you go. Behave yourself. dress to standard. Tell your friend the same. And may you have a good stay.
Thank you. I hope your day is pleasant.
And the luggage just scuttles ahead, leading the way.
Well, let us follow the thing with no eyes and many legs.
This
How
is
does
fun.
this work?
And so you're led to the changing rooms. The luggage opens up, spits out your particular dress uniform, but each of you all nice, clean and pressed and whatnot.
This clothing looks too restrictive.
Yay, I get a dress. That will make going to the bathroom a lot easier.
Oh my god.
Oh no, she's indoors.
We all know what foxes do indoors.
Well, at least when I call Finnegan. So you dress up.
Yep, I search through, get my clothes, and get dressed.
Yep.
Any
Real men fight in the nude.
We are not
Focus on
here
get-
to fight.
any of you taking weapons with you?
I mean, I have my staff, but like, unless we're told not to take anything else, I won't not leave my dagger.
You notice in the changing rooms a little sign that says, "Please leave all weapons in the luggage."
Then I'll leave my knife in the luggage. But the
I
staff
will-
is my
I will
staff,
take
and I'm
the
not leaving my
loot.
staff.
I will sling the loot over my back.
Okasan never carries weapons. Okasan is a man of the cloth.
Yuki can bite. Yuki don't need weapons.
So the case of all visible weapons have been deposited into the luggage. It'll keep them safe until you return to when your business is over.
As usual, Okasan has his alternate identity ready to go at a moment's notice.
And so you just basically follow the directions. I've been posted up onto the walls to the main hallway. You know,
Yuki sticks to walking on 2 legs for this one because dress.
You basically sink into the carpet. It feels, but those that aren't wearing any boots or shoes, it's soft, it's fluffy, it's been taken care of more than you would ever know.
If not for fancy dress, I would be barefoot.
The walls have been red and gold wallpaper. Everything's gold leaf. Everything basically screaming, "I'm rich and I'm rubbing it in your face."
Are there any mirrors around?
Oh, there's about one every about 5 foot.
This could take a while, folks.
I do examine myself to make sure I've got everything pinned where it needs to be pinned and such for the dress.
I have never seen so many bird folk in one place. I feel like every time we pass by one of these windows, I see another one.
Yuki just occasionally twirls because she's like, dress!
I believe these are mirrors.
The hell's a mirror?
You look at it and it looks back at you.
Yes, there's a bird person in that window looking at me. They are
Have
very
you
sexy.
noticed that bird person mimics you exactly?
I thought he was doing the dance of my people.
Okasan?
Is that like the bee dance from earlier?
What bead dance? I was in the bathroom for that.
Okasan, is that you? You hear someone call from down the corridor.
Huh? What is this?
You see a familiar face. They look human. Smartly dressed in black pinstripe trousers, navy blue jacket, a shirt that's mostly buttoned up, sharp features, piercing green eyes, dark hair. Okasan, that is you. It's been a while.
Cat. Ah, hello there. You must be a fellow follower of the one true pudding.
Still a bird of the cloth, the pudding. That's so nice to see. But still, it kind of hurts that you forget me. After all, another 4 bits, haven't we?
It has been a very long time. I was not expecting to see you here.
He flashes you a smile and...
I bet he does.
Oh, it is a surprise to see you, but it is going to make things interesting. These things are so dull.
Okasan's life is never dull. Okasan's life is one big adventure.
And he just leans in and whispers, "You're gonna wish your life were dull if you don't throw another fight as instructed."
I have no idea what you're referring to, my friend. I believe you have me mistaken. I know that to you mammals, we bird people look all alike.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies to your friends. I am Percy Dodd, the Corby. Me and Okasan, we go way back. I watched his career of interest.
Oh yes, he is my very good friend. I love Percy. Sometimes he gives me beans.
Oh yes, it gives you a heavy pat in the back, enough that you definitely can feel it.
Again, I bet he does.
Well, your incident, but it's now. See you around, Okasan. I'm certain it's gonna be interesting. It just winks at you and spins on his heel and just saunters off back to the hallway.
Guess what you all are accessories to?
Murder.
I'm not an accessory if I become a witness. Just saying.
This is gonna be fun.
So, after probably spent about half an hour dragging Okasan away from the mirrors,
Each and every single one.
you finally get to the hallway. It is as
I did not know Oko-san had greeting dance for fellow doves. And that it lasted for 3 minutes. I have timed it many times.
I'm making that canon. Hang on, I'm jotting that down. That counts as a treasure. Greeting dance for fellow doves. 3 minutes.
I do loves jumping. Never mind. Getting back to things. You open out into the corridor through the double doorways. It opened up to a huge thing that's freaking dozens upon dozens of nobles of varying races, notably purebred races. Mind you, do spot a few dragonborn here and there.
Dragonborn, they are like bird people, only bigger.
Yeah.
And no feathers.
They could have feathers if they wanted to.
There's a big stage at the end of it where you can see members of the guild. I just need to remind myself the guild name. Members of name. The guild members of the Silver Note. They are the educators, the entertainers. They are the mental healers, even if needed. They provide many roles. In this case, they're providing entertainment. And by the looks of it, some of the best members have been hired to provide music for these events. There are numerous tables laden with the fanciest foods around the walls, numerous portraits of stuffy-looking nobles. And you do note, because he stands out like a sore thumb in the crowd, you see Granville de Winter. You know it's him. You know him by reputation. A red-skinned tiefling. His dress is smart. He's trying, but he doesn't look like he actually has the money to match these in the amount of flair. He looks tired. He's just looking by the drinks table, with a glass in hand, just draining it every now and again, looking around, looking miserable. You also note, actually, give me a perception roll.
Okay, perception.
Perception.
Let's see, what is that for me?
Whoops.
Oh boy!
13.
21.
Perception 24.
1!
You found another mirror. Congratulations.
Augustin found another mirror. Actually, no, he's found his reflection in one of the glasses. This is a problem because it's on a tray being carried to one of the waiters.
There's a bird person trapped in that cup!
Very good, sir. Now, for anyone who's rolled over 15, you see...
No.
No. You see a waiter, finely dressed, hobgoblin. He's just going about his business. He too just looks miserable. Professionally miserable, but miserable.
I make a note of this and kind of point it out to anybody else who hadn't spotted it yet. Well, I'll point it out to Okasan as soon as Okasan's busy. As soon as Okasan's done doing the greeting dance to the moving cup.
So you look around and you notice, yeah, there's Percy. He's basically hobnobbing with another bird person. Actually looks like a rooster. Not that rooster. This one's
Oh,
fine.
thank God.
This one is finely dressed and carries himself with a flair for the dramatic.
To be fair, that still could be that rooster. It's just this is his day job.
I wonder if that rooster is big into justice.
See, for a second there, I thought you said booster, and I'm like, oh God, no.
You also
You're
notice.
having boiled cake.
You also notice a dwarf, wide-eyed, with the wildest beard and his mouth never closes. And you see, this princess, she falls into my tower. So I'm just thinking, this is the time to get married. This is the time to settle down. And the person he's talking is bored shitless.
Cat.
There's also some random cat in the place. Boss, you hear going psst, psst, by your ear.
I just kind of slowly move my head back and forth so I'm not jerking it around and arousing all the suspicion. To see if I can locate the source of the person hissing at me.
You see, trying to hide in an ornamentation built into the wall, an imp. Wear a waistcoat and a fez. He waves at you, gives you a thumbs up, and points over to Granville. He makes some gestures as is to say, meet you over there.
I nod. And I kind of tap the other three on the shoulders. I do believe we should be meeting that gentleman right over there near the drinks.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe we'll find more birds trapped in drinking glasses.
Maybe. Shall we go over there?
Yes.
Yes.
You take a glance over the imp was and he's vanished. But you swear you could hear the flutter of wings.
I don't know a lot of birds.
So, I imagine you're making your way over to Granville?
Yep.
Mhm.
Trying not to draw extra attention to myself in the process, just kind of casually walking over there, not in a hurry.
You watch as Granville just throws down the entire contents of his glass. Glass just puts it down on the table, just leans back against the wall before it catches sight of you coming up to him. And then you think you notice him just tilt his head to the side as if listening to someone.
He must be hearing from his god, too.
In a manner of speaking, I believe you might be right.
You then hear a slight thud on the table. One of the glasses lifts up, then just hovers and disappears down under the table. Ladies and gentlemen, you appear to be the crew she hired. Granville inquires.
Granville de Winter, I assume?
The one and only.
Yes, allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Shithros. This is Okasan.
Greetings,
This is
friend.
Tedlin. And this is Yuki.
Yuki curtsies.
Hello, I'm Tedlin. Quick question. I know we're on the job, but need to quickly ask. You've not seen Gives description of box. You've not seen that, have you?
I can't say I have, but
Drat.
if I hear anything, I see anything, I'll be sure to give you notice.
I assume his like grapevine has probably informed him about my box-seeking habits.
I'd have it worse because you don't need a grapevine to know about you. You've done enough good enough job. You formed your own grapevine that interferes with other people. So, so the lady brings in some help, shall we say. I take it she's giving you some names.
Yes, we had 3 names. We have already begun work on 2.
Nice.
We have?
Yes, we have.
We work fast.
Yes, we do.
Let's hear a bit of stir going on.
So can you give us anything incriminating that might help us with our job?
Just use all this backbiting and slander that's going on when they're talking to others, while smoozing up to others.
Do they have anyone else that would particularly benefit from them falling down a peg?
Okay, see that ringed dragonborn silver one over there?
Mm-hmm.
Hates the high elf. He, absolutely, he knows. He knows what he's doing is not on the up. Okay. I don't know if the lady has explained this, but let's put it this way. Brenda. She's all prim and proper and snobbish and whatnot, but all she cares about is image. Anything to ruin her image will get her ire.
Would her having foot soldiers out stealing, say, impoverished children shoe sign stalls help?
I would say that's a good start. Me and the fact that you're trying to steal shoe stations, for starters. She believes she's way too high for that. Corbin. Look, everyone gives the little stereotype that dwarves are greedy little bastards who will sell them over for gold pieces.
Well, personally, good sir, I think that's quite racist.
Yes, he quite is. Sadly, this one, he is. He did sell his own grandmother into institution. Institution to get a hold of her business. He's a jeweler. Stories are is the jewelry is selling are fakes, and the jewels being provided to make the jewelry are being swindled away. The elf Hinden that the silver vagabond hates. He pretends to help the poor. They had done by giving them training that it's a place to stay, to help out in his furniture factory. That's not the case. Especially sweat swap, and they're being treated as disposable labour. Admittedly, is not really a bit of a problem for a lot of these dicks. But at the same time, it's you don't come open with it. Best faced forward for this lot. And just in case.
Are any of them interested in wrestling? Asking for a friend.
Um, you see that big guy over there, the guy in the suit, huge human, bald. Yeah, the one that's talking to, I think, what's his name? Percy at the moment?
Hmm.
He's big in the wrestling scene. I believe he's placing bets in a place on the outer islands, I believe.
Hmm.
He's been quite disappointed that his bets have been falling through of late.
Is he affiliated with any of the group we just discussed?
No, but I sure will have to go for a good swipe at any of them. Yeah. Because, door hobby, some of these guys, maybe a misplaced item or two could get the flintlocks fired, shall we say?
I was thinking if he had gambling problem, maybe if he were to be linked with one of the three that we have a problem with.
Ooh. Because how prim and proper is, a gambling problem would not look good for Brenda.
uh, the dominoes are falling into place.
Is there anywhere we can get signs made quickly?
Hey, Cedric. Hey, what boss? Signs, quickly. Oh, I just know the place. What do you need? And Cedric and Yim's waiting.
If you can get the how many? Just a quick question: about how many shoe shine stations did we see?
There's about 6.
About 6. If you can get this about 6 posters that can be glued to a shoe sign stall saying property annexed by Hayden Dunspark.
The imp grins brightly. Ooh. He rubs his hand with glee. I can get this done as quickly as possible, and with that, clicks his fingers, disappears.
That would be good start for him. Anyone else have any ideas?
I can tell you for certain that Percy is definitely big in the gambling scene, especially when it comes to professional fighting. Um, and he certainly has debts he is unhappy about. If only there was some way to link him to Brenda.
Percy. Percy isn't the usual crowd. He seems like he likes getting his hands dirty. To the point, I think he just pickpocketed someone.
Anyone know how much debt he has?
I have heard rumors that he leans on professional fighters to get them to throw matches. I believe that I have heard tale a fighter of justice who refuses to do so.
Okay, can you call him up? Is it?
Alas, I don't know where this fighter is. Excuse me, I need to go to the restroom for a minute.
Well, that was a completely inconspicuous and not strange in the slightest segue.
And with this,
Okusan wanders to the bathroom.
And on this moment, I think I'll bring this section to the session to a close. I'm with the Raven, this has been the Battered Smols, this has been this lot. Until next time, be good, be well. Don't be get caught up to no good. Because you're exposed. Exposed! Later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Later.